Hilarious. I gotta fix the way that loops back and forth. Dun, 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 dun. Hey.
Yo.
Ain't trying to be leaning all crazy. That's set. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm Kay.
I'm Chaz.
And we are Culture Content, baby. You already know. And we got the homie with us. You can speak for yourself, bro. I ain't doing a lot.
Dave.
Dave who?
David McGowan, bro.
Yeah, we got your whole government out there. That's good. That's good. That's
Hello,
good.
David.
Hello, Mr. McGowan.
No, man.
How you doing, man?
10-4.
I ain't coming out here talking about no lows today. I'm just regular today.
You just regular today?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took off the suit and tie today to come rock with us. You feel me? So, if y'all know David's been with us before on the pod, came to show us love. That was like a year ago?
Was it?
I don't think it was that long.
Over.
Like 9 months ago, at least.
Just 9 months?
It was like in the summer.
Oh,
In the
okay.
springtime now,
So if you haven't seen that episode, I ain't gonna lie, I don't got the episode off the top of my head right now, but
Yeah, but
It was the
check
best
it out.
episode.
it was like 40-something, you know what I mean? Season 3, go check
sure.
that out. Run it back, good information, especially if you want to learn about loans and how to, use your bank, you know what I'm saying, to get like housing loans or whatever. Oh, not my bad, mortgage loans.
Mortgage loan.
Yeah, that's the proper term. Don't. And real quick, we might argue a little bit, but y'all be all right. You know what I mean? Like, this is just what we do on a regular day. So that's just us. If y'all been outside with us at any point in time, y'all know I don't really like this nigga for real. So
The crazy part is, I mean, at least you came to the bank. Somebody in here ain't come to the bank.
to the bank.
Somebody ain't come to the
what?
bank.
Oh, to the bank.
So
Oh, he
somebody
talking
ain't
about
to the
you,
bank.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't get an invite, so
What?
What? I was at
Listen,
the bank.
you go
for
where you
2.5
celebrate it, not
hours,
tolerate
bro.
it.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, you gonna come to the bank?
Sure. If needed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And he's
You gonna
saying bank, not back, because
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah,
a little BANK.
get- Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You was
Yeah,
a
you
little.
said you going to the back. Whoa. Hey.
I'm just saying,
Anyway, man.
because you clearly not good at pronunciations and whatnot. So
Say interior?
interior.
Okay.
That's how you say it, bro. Like
Interior. That's what you say.
no. That like
Can I
this
press
ain't
the
Game
gay
of
button?
Thrones, bro.
Yo.
Like this ain't Game of Thrones. That's just how we
crazy.
do.
He just-
And no, you cannot touch the button, bro.
He pulled the gate button over closer to him.
You
Yo, what?
yeah.
Don't play with
that was you got your jokes up. I ain't mad at you, bro. That's just what we do. So I mean, like, what y'all getting into, man? How y'all feeling? Y'all good? Yeah.
A beautiful, confusing weather day in Pittsburgh. Like, earlier this week, it was 70. Yesterday, woke up, it was snowing.
Bro.
34
Snowing?
degrees. Like, this is crazy. It was snowing yesterday.
I ain't
Like,
getting no snow.
just a little bit. I mean, it wasn't, like, going crazy, but it was enough to be like, all right, I got to put a hoodie and a coat on today. And a scully. The other day,
Facts.
people was outside with spaghetti strap shirts and all that.
Facts.
Oh,
I seen
yeah,
the sundress.
So I ain't see a sundress. I saw somebody with,
Saw a sundress.
I saw a lot of legs out,
No
skirts,
comment.
all types of stuff, yeah.
I mean,
Sundress is crazy, though.
I wasn't glaring. I'm just saying I saw a sundress. That's it. But it was definitely
But wasn't
thunderstorming
moving.
the other night. I don't know if it was moving or not, sir. That's not my business. But
Yeah, you right.
Um,
You gotta get my man caught up.
Yeah, your man's is wild for that one. So on another note, man, the weather's been a little crazy, but appreciate you for showing up, coming through the podcast.
Sure.
We got some real trill topics for y'all, so we gonna get to them. So, I mean, I don't like starting off light, but let's
You gotta
get
start
to
off light because you gotta
We
build.
don't-
You gotta
so
build.
First question.
No, you gotta build it
First
up.
question. We can build it up, break it down, chop it up. You know what I mean? Distribute it as much as we like. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get to it. Like, what does the phrase "tax the rich" mean, and is that beneficial to the middle class? How y'all feel about that?
That's definitely not light.
he went hard straight off the
Yeah,
bat.
like you know what I'm saying.
He trying to bat a
Yeah,
Really
million.
trying to swing for the fences
I
already.
mean, I see 5 topics. I see World War III, the dumbest myths.
We can't give them the topics
like,
before we go through
and
it.
then I see.
All right, let's just. Go
I don't
for
see
that.
no topics, bro. So
All
what
right.
do we?
We got the topics.
Tom. Light topics first. So light topics is hold up.
We don't have any. I don't see
Hold
any
up.
light topics here, bro.
You talking too much. What's the dumbest myth?
If we were prepared, we wouldn't have be. I wouldn't have to talk.
You looking at the things and you picked and choose what you wanted to pick. You wanted to go for the home run.
That's not even a home run. I got like 5
Did
more.
y'all get my updates?
Probably not. But listen,
Did you put
what's
them
the
in
dumbest?
notes?
What's the dumbest myths that we as black people still
Copy
today?
and paste that right here.
Yeah, copy and paste. Well, yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh wait.
Where'd you get that from?
That's the one that I was updating. Here,
You gotta copy and paste that, bro.
Yeah, just copy and paste it. Anywho, so let's go to the light one. What's the dumbest myths that we still believe in the black community today? I would say for me, listen to your elders that haven't accomplished anything, or that's trying to keep you from accomplishing something else. We have too many people in our community. Sometimes it's good to listen to your elders, but if they haven't accomplished anything, or if they haven't been the ones that are helping you bridge the gap between the past, the present, and the future, then they's probably somebody you shouldn't be listening to. Now, I'm not saying you can't take what you want from those people, but sometimes those people they kind of feed you wrong information, and or are scared for you to take a leap, because a lot of times some of the people that was in our lives didn't take the leap, and they kind of put that that pressure on you to not take the leap because they didn't do it. So
absolutely. And I'm gonna segue and I'm gonna come back to yours, but I'm gonna say mine's because mine's is basically derived off of what you're saying. Stay in a child's place. You are supposed to respect your elders. 100%. I'm not saying that.
But sometimes they think, my bad, I mean, cut you up, but
Go ahead.
sometimes they think they deserve respect just because of their age and like who they are.
Absolutely. And what I will tell you is, because I'm gonna probably do a lot of sharing up here, just talking about my personal stuff, my personal experiences, to go off of what you're saying.
Yeah.
My uncle told me, yo, you just need to go to a trade school. You need to stop trying to do this college thing and go to a trade school. Go be a tradesman somewhere. Go find a trade and go and do that. And when he said trade, he was talking about HVAC, carpentry, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
That shit. It was never me, and I'm not saying that. I couldn't have grown to do that, but that's not where my heart was. And I probably wouldn't have been good at it if I'm being real. I've done some work around my house, and I've done that work, and then
It's shaky.
like a couple of months later, I'm calling somebody like, "Yo, could you
come fix this?" Yeah.
Could you come and fix this? And even when I'm taught the right way, I mean, and I know practice makes perfect and all of that stuff like that, but I'm not a tradesman, and that's not where my heart is. And a lot of times when the people who are above you can't see your vision or can't see where you're going, they're sometimes projecting on you. I don't want to say their failures, but
That's exactly what it is.
I mean, just their experiences.
What their failures and what they were scared to do.
Right. And
So they put those fears on you because they didn't do it. They
right.
didn't take advantage.
Or they can't, or I mean, we might
They
not
probably
have the
can't
same
see it either.
skills.
They can't see that this route that you're going, this path you're taking is lucrative to you because you could see it, but they haven't seen that in their lifetime with anybody around them. So therefore, like you said, they project some of their fears on you. And I'm not saying we're not saying that you shouldn't respect your elders, but at the same time, you want people that's in your corner, right? If you have somebody that's in your corner that's steering you the right way, or even if you have an idea that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And if it's legal, yeah, you should try to encourage them to, go for that. It might be something that you've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? You think about like a person that's like 80 years old. If you say, I want to make an app that's going to connect these people, they're going to look at you like you crazy because they didn't even have internet.
An app?
You know what I mean?
What is an app going to do?
You know what I mean? So that, like you said, they project some of their fears on you, but when you have some of the elders that is on your side and say, hey man, I support you in everything you do, whether you pass it, you fail it, whatever. Those are the type of people you want, and it's not even just about elders. It could be your friends too. What you got, Kay?
Dwayne Tariq Brown.
Oh, this nigga name dropping. This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? An old head who think he know better than most people. You know what I mean? Like,
he's ice cold.
yeah, bro. I'm turning up. This is dropping names. I ain't sugarcoating nothing, bro. Like, basically, that's an old head who think he know better. Ex crackhead. You know what I'm saying? And wanna call everybody else an addict and all that. And you did crack cocaine.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Back in the day, that hard rock. You know what I mean? Like. And I'm not saying this is all old heads, but this is one of those old heads that you be like, yo, how dare you speak out your side of your mouth? You know what I mean? And that was fresh, so y'all already know. Like,
yeah, that was fresh.
I was going for the juggler on that one. You know what I mean? And these old heads, they think that they could violate your parents and your siblings, come from our moms and whatnot, and then try to educate you on some BS. Like, bro, you toxic, bro. And you're a cornball. I mean, I got a lot of other things to say about that, but like, you know what I mean?
on a more positive note, just unloaded the clip.
OD, bro. I was waiting.
I didn't expect that though.
I was waiting for
to
unload the clip because, like, I try to be positive, but I'm gonna turn up every time, and I try to be a good steward to the game and to the podcast. But this is what my platform is for, so I could talk my mess and then, be authentic as I want to be. So that's real. That's as real as it's gonna get because, like I said, we try to teeter-totter and all that, but we always got that one uncle who swear that they know better for the family, and it's just like you ain't do that great, And then with your past history, you feel like you can judge people or that you are better than other people, and you're not, and just because you got an addiction or you had one or whatever the case is, doesn't mean everybody else got one. That was just your problem, your issue, and you go seek therapy, go seek help for that. Like, we don't all got the same issues. But on a lighter note, I do have other elders that I absolutely respect. You know what I'm saying? And that I will go to bat for, and that I actually take advice from. And I will say that, and it depends. Like, sometimes you got to have that certain discernment of who you receive that information from, whether it's your peers, whether it's somebody younger than you, somebody older than you. Because I'm not even saying that somebody younger than you can't give you advice or coach you on something, right? Because it's just about discernment. And especially if somebody's built something, you know what I mean, that they've done something for themselves or they actually have an expertise in a certain area, like, you always want to listen to those people. But you got to have, like I said, that discernment to figure out, like, yo, is this person projecting fear on me, or are they projecting an experience that they had, and that this is where their downfall is, and all right, this is where I downfall, but just make sure that you don't fall into that same trap. I think there's a big difference in that, and
Gotcha. So, on a more positive note, because he was still going off, the clip wasn't empty.
I still got a couple loaded, but I'm a chill.
But what I will say is, and I'm gonna use this one uncle because he's definitely one of my favorites. Even though when I was younger, he told me, he was like, "Yo, go do a trade, go do this, go do that." You know what I mean? I still respect him as a human being, as a man, and it was actually, I believe it was like last year. I was at my cousin's retirement ceremonies in the Air Force, and my uncle was like, "Man," he was like, "I'm so proud of you, bro." He was like, "I knew you was gonna be great because you told me." He was like, "You should go do a trade." You said, "No, Uncle, I don't work with my hands. I don't do none of that." And at the time, I was just being lazy, but apparently it made him see something else in me.
What you said? You don't do work with what?
I don't work with my hands, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
copy. I don't care.
The fuck?
Look, bro. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I put down some flooring,
you told me about that. Told me about that.
Absolutely. Saw it on my Instagram. It was great. You know what I'm saying? It took me 3 days.
And then what happened?
I'm about
Broke your back.
Hey, yo.
See, that's why you got
What's
that's
going on?
that's why you got the gay button closer to hell,
Going
bro.
on?
Nah, man.
brother, you told me you was out of commission for a couple of days.
Bro, my back was hurting for like 2-3 days.
All
like-
right, then stop
and,
acting.
and the crazy part is, like, my boy came over, and I'm about to foul him out. Peyton Adams put on Men in Black, MIB, the soundtrack. He's over there dancing. I'm like, bro, the floor need to go down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, we was putting down the floors, and he was supposed to come back and help me, and he just had all these excuses why he couldn't come back.
He's like, you by yourself.
Man, you by yourself. But
So
we
you got
got
that. So you got
bro,
that. That's crazy.
and I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably wouldn't have came back. He left his I still got his saw too, like his table saw. You ain't supposed to table. This is where I messed up. You're not supposed to table saw
Because they already built out.
no. You like when you need to cut them, you just cut them with like a knife, like a scoring knife, and then you snap them, bro. I'm cool off of that. I'm not doing that. So
that they came out right though.
it came out right. It came out looking real good, actually.
That's all that
Okay.
matters.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's $100,000.
Shouts out to you.
I mean, it's a DIY project. Do it on your own.
One time,
One time.
DIY
time.
one.
So how far does it go? Like you fixing you do the floors, but are you fixing the roof?
No.
Nah.
I look. I called your laughing buddy for that. Thank you,
Sanji?
bro. Thank you, bro. Oh, he got on the phone with this dude from New York. He was like, no, I need a contractor to come fix my roof. He's like, I was like, all right, I got you. They get on the phone. These dudes, it
wasn't me. It wasn't me, bro.
It was hit that gay button. Hit that gay button for you. I'm gonna do they laugh real quick. He's like, thank you. And then K-Song started laughing, and he was like, yeah, bro, you know, he laughed. He was he wasn't laughing with K-Song or at K-Song. He was laughing for him because he knew K-Song. Like I'm on the phone, like these two dudes is massively wild.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
would say 2 words and just start cackling, bro. I was just like, yo.
He said, "You from New York, bro?" He sound like the dude off of Hey Arnold, like, Susie, make me a sandwich.
yeah. Shout out to Sanji, bro. He's a wild boy. He ain't never gonna see this because that's how
That's just what it is,
That's our
right?
Asian
Yeah,
connection
it's
right
over.
there, bro. Like, but he's tough though. He helped me with this health violation, so I'm still rocking with him. You know what I mean? So I gotta
Dave, you should
appreciate
ask-
people who do
Dave,
good work.
You should ask
good
the
work.
next question, the last one.
The last one, let
Yeah.
me see what.
'Cause what you got going? What you mean by that, bro?
Oh, I was just making jokes because my boy, we be talking about y'all New York dudes all the time.
The bacon, egg, and cheese.
He said, man,
Nah,
he was
not too
like,
much in the bacon, egg, and cheese, bro.
it's a great sandwich, bro. You got New York, and honestly, I looked it up before I came here. I ain't gonna lie. They
you look
said,
at where it originated from.
yeah, I did.
Where did it originate from?
So it actually doesn't say, but it is mostly connected to like New York, like y'all talk about it the most. I forget exactly what it said, but it said that like it's closely related to New York culture, like the bacon, egg, and cheese. And honestly, if that's the truth, then that's the truth, and I ain't gonna fight it. Cause if I'm hungry and somebody walk up with a bacon, egg, and cheese, I ain't gonna be like, nah, I want that from New York. I'm gonna crush that joint.
All right,
Surprised.
So where's the best bacon, egg, and cheese in Pittsburgh?
In my house.
There you go. You can't deny that. That is
Look,
the best one. That is the
straight
best
up.
one. I'm gonna say Oakmont Bakery, bro.
Oakmont Bakery.
Yeah, Oakmont Bakery got fire chopped cheese. Chopped cheeses. They got fire bacon, egg, and cheese.
I'm here in the community. Ain't fucking with Oakmont community. I'm with Oakmont Bakery though.
Why not?
Cause they
Bro's out there
This-
stealing strawberries.
Nah, they said the management basically domed out one of their workers to ICE. And people wasn't banging with them.
Shit happens. But anyway, that is still the best bacon, egg, and cheese.
I never had their
in the
bacon, egg, and
city,
cheese.
yeah.
He
Bacon,
K
egg, and
Saw
cheese
said,
on
I
the
don't care
croissant,
about
you know
ice.
what I mean? Like, nah, I mean,
K Saw gonna be eating his bacon, egg, and cheese like he's right there.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah. I will say
Him
this
right
though, like, regardless of what you think about ICE, it's still law enforcement. You know what I mean? And however you feel about them and what they doing, I mean, on average, local law enforcement kills way more people or have a situation with killing all different types of Americans. So on average, regular law enforcement, they unfortunately, like, they kill about 1,500 people per year. You know, But just because that is an issue, but that doesn't mean that we got to get rid of cops. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to live in a lawless society, and that's what I'm gonna say. And y'all can look that up. Y'all can see that regular law enforcement, not ICE. And y'all got to know the difference, right? Like there's there's ICE, there's the FBI, there's DTs, which is a detective, there's local police, there's the DEA. You know what I mean? Like each entity does their own different thing. So, but I guess the question is, if regular law enforcement kills 1,500 people a year on average, like does that mean that we get rid of them?
We was actually just talking about bacon, egg, and cheese.
No, I mean I just went a side note, but you have mentioned.
For sure. I think
like,
law enforcement is important. We know that, but we all know with every position, not just law enforcement, but somebody's going to abuse their power. So like that's what happens, right? So the ones that do abuse their power should be held accountable, and the ones that's just trying to do their job should just try to do their job.
Yeah, I mean,
Keep it as simple as that.
So there it goes. Like, no, we should not get rid of law enforcement. I mean, that's just the simple of it. But we can go back to the bacon, egg, and cheese.
I don't know much places that got bacon, egg, and cheese out here though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
Because that's not a Pittsburgh staple, right?
Mm-mm.
So like if you want like
a steak salad.
if you want a salad with like French fries on it, right? You can go to a few spots and get that. If you want a sandwich with fries and fucking
Can I say something?
like a permanis?
Hold on, no, stop. I knew you was gonna say that. Can we just make this like law right now? Permanis is garbage. Hit that button. Permanis is straight up garbage. Go to Pepe's.
Pepe's is fire.
Go to Pepe's. Permanis is garbage.
I like Small Man Deli. If you're talking about a sandwich, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Woman deli's pretty good.
You know what? I look. So Permanis is so. I feel like Pittsburgh is good. Each restaurants are good for certain things and certain dishes. Overall, Permanis is trash, right? But Permanis during happy hour from 5 to 7, bro.
He was there.
Those is the best prices you're gonna get on drinks, bro.
The best prices. Okay.
Yo, the best prices you're gonna
I'm
get.
talking
You
about
can
the
talk
quality of the food.
Nah, I'm talking about you get a little twisted, or you need a quick little pick me up, grab and go type of thing. Like
Permanis is the place.
Permanis is the place from 5 to 7, bro. Like 5 to 7, yo, you could get 4 double shots of Henny and walk out of there with a $20 bill or less.
So
You know what I mean? And get a slice of pizza. You know what I'm saying? You might you find the right bartender. I ain't trying to put nobody on the spot, but you find the right bartender. You know what I mean? You get 2 slices. You know what I mean? For like 20, all that for like $25.
He went in there smiling real hard, talking about
You know what I mean?
just here for happy
you gotta
hour.
show the pearls off.
Facts,
Use them for
facts.
something.
You
You know what I mean?
know what I'm saying? But if I could say the Hanini Market in Wilkinsburg,
Panini Market,
I've
yeah.
never been there.
I've been. It's one in the north side too.
corned beef
Official.
sandwich.
That
man.
reminds you of a deli in New York, bro.
Oh
Nah,
man,
you gotta go to Small Man Deli, bro.
No,
Small
no,
Man
no.
Deli on Small Man
Look,
Street.
bro, I was telling you I
a
was gonna
bodega
take
in
you
New
there.
York that would give you the same vibes.
I'm telling you, Small Man Deli is the
And
best.
I'm not
spot.
saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
Yeah.
the Hanini Market in Wilkinsburg
Yeah.
is closest to us.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
8 minutes
bodega.
away, you could.
So
Go-
I'll try the Hanini spot. Y'all try Small Man Deli.
Got you.
And we'll see which
That's
one
all.
is better.
It's
Because I ain't never been to Hanini's.
it's fire. The little corned beef sandwich off the Richter.
Yeah, they got some good stuff.
They
in there.
toast the bread and shit like
Yeah,
that.
you do whatever you want.
both sides, you know what I
Do whatever
mean?
you want. It literally reminds you of a bodega. If we used to go around the corner, like on my block, yo, Papi, let me get the bacon, egg, and cheese, or let me get the chopped cheese, and yo, let me get the, toasted bread, mayonnaise, ketchup, whatever you want. They'll make it the same way.
All right.
Yeah,
Same vibe. It reminded me of the same vibe. So I agree with that.
All right. I'm still on Small Man Deli.
Oh my god.
Not for sure. We
I
could
think-
do
I
that too.
think- Yeah. I gotta try it, bro.
For
That
him,
shit
it's a
is
it's
stacked
a A or B. It can't be and. It gotta be or.
Nah, I just have a preference.
I feel you.
I have a
Or.
preference. Nah, no or.
So real quick. There's a question on here that I mean, obviously everybody here likes talking finances. Everybody here likes talking generational wealth.
okay.
Everybody here like talking money. And I'm just going to ask the
Absolutely.
question and say, should you build wealth first or pay down debt?
That's a good
First.
question.
Now,
I came up with that? Oh, I'm sorry.
did you come out with that?
think
Did
so,
you-
yeah.
No, it was Chaz.
I'm not sure who.
It was
I mean,
Chaz.
I came up with that
I think it's a good question overall, but
It is.
whoever wants to start it off.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Go ahead, Big Pimp. You know what I'm saying? You the money man.
I'm broke, baby. You know what I'm
I am,
saying? Like I'm broke. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm fucked up.
Ain't
you
got
know
no
what I mean?
money. Broke with
Nah,
no money.
I think, when you talk about finance, it just comes down to everybody has a different financial profile, first and foremost. You know what I mean? Like, as far as equity, liquid, credit, savings, like, income, all of that plays a direct encounter if you should build wealth or pay down your credit. Or pay down your debt. I think that 30%, you know what I mean? Like that sweet spot with debt is where you need to be. Anything more than that, you definitely need to pay that down and then still keep your other credit cards active just to show that, you can manage money on everything at multiple times.
All right. So, okay, you want to finish off your last sentence or?
No, just start it over.
Basically, so we're asking is it good to build wealth or pay down your credit or pay down your debt? Excuse me. So, but I think obviously, like we said, there's levels to everything. So, yes, you want to always build wealth. I think that should be like number one. You want to build wealth by however you're going to do it. It could be from real estate, stocks, different types of investments. But when it comes to like debt, I think credit card debt is something that cripples people. So therefore,
Absolutely.
you should definitely that should be like
America.
right.
Mm-hmm.
We're like $2 trillion in like credit card debt right now, as America. But I think that if for your personal situation, credit card debt should be like the first thing you should break down. You should bring down. But I think there's times where credit isn't debt isn't bad. So like your house, basically, you buy a house and you paying the mortgage every month. That's basically debt, but that's not necessarily bad debt unless you upside down in it or can't make the payments. Because those, I feel like when you buy a house, you are gaining equity inside of your house that can be used for, in the future. So I think that's one form of, I guess, debt that can be used for your
Good debt.
advantage.
Absolutely. And just at the end of the fourth quarter last year is $1.2 trillion of credit card debt. Okay.
That's crazy.
1.2, well, it's actually $1.28 trillion in credit card debt for the fourth quarter in America. And
Is it just that quarter or?
Oh, for that was the number for the entire year at the end of the
But
fourth quarter.
they reported for that fourth quarter. Got you.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
That's absolutely a ridiculous number. I watched the video one time, and I don't think a lot of people know the difference between a million, a billion, and a trillion, right? So a dude, he did a video on he were to walk $1 million. He walked $1 million. In order to get to $1 billion, he had to get in his car and get on the highway and drive $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like for every few seconds, it was like a dollar or whatever.
Fire.
It's ridiculous, right?
There's levels to it, man.
So you go walk $1 million, you could probably do a little light jog and get past $1 million. You have to get in your car and drive $1 billion. Do you know what you have to do to get past $1 trillion?
Yeah,
Just get in your car and get on the parkway.
Get a plane.
Yeah,
Buy a
yeah,
plane,
for real.
motherfucker.
Go get on the turnpike, buddy.
Nah, yeah, that's
And
wild.
I think that just to go back to the question, it depends on what your situation is, what you're trying to accomplish. I'm gonna use a phrase: what your SMART goals are, because your SMART goals are going to be short-term, attainable, measurable goals that you want to complete moving forward, and it could be saving money and paying off credit cards.
Yeah, you can do both simultaneously.
You can do both simultaneously, but everyone's situation isn't the same.
Right.
So some people might want to pay their credit cards off to increase their capital that they can use from their credit card debts to start their business to make them more,
Right, correct.
what is it, lendable or shoot, I work for the bank.
Yeah, you the banker.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm asking you. You want to make yourself more advantageous to the bank. You know
Yeah, you
what I
want
mean?
to presentable, like so that they want to do work with you and they want to borrow with you. You know.
Exactly. They want to
Um,
give you money so you can start a business. You have good credit. But then, I mean, just to go into building wealth, so to be more specific, if you're going in to buy a house, like how Chaz was saying, you can purchase a home, and depending on what type of market you're buying your house in, because if you buy a house in like a high rate market,
mhm.
you're more likely later on down the line to have more equity in your house, because what happens is when rates drop, values of homes go up.
Mm-hmm.
But when rates go up, the value of homes go down.
Tokyo. You know what I mean?
And so just to start from the piece that I know the best from housing, you can gain wealth that way. Don't ever be scared to make a business decision for yourself. You know what I mean? You
Right.
want to go into it with the most information. How many times have you ever heard, oh, the rates is too high, I want to buy a house right now. It's not a good time to buy a house right now.
Yeah, and can we talk about real quick time out with the rates? I know me and Chaz, you've had this conversation where everybody thinks it's like it's not a good time, or they waiting for the right time to get a house because the rates are high or the rates are low and whatnot. Like I think I think the answer to all of that is there's no perfect timing. You know what I mean? It's either just the perfect timing is just getting into the game. You know what I mean? It's like the stock market. The stock market gonna go up, the stock market going down, it fluctuate. So does housing rates, right? If I'm not mistaken. And like whenever you take out any type of loan, like you can 2 months ago you could probably get a loan for 9%. Today you could get it for 7. 2 months from now it could go back up to 9-10%. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of getting in the game and then being able to leverage that entry point, and making it work for you. So I think when people say, "Oh yeah, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that," you waiting for the impossible, or like there's no perfect opportunity or timing. The perfect timing is just getting in the game.
Right.
And then just figuring out everything else later, because that's not something that you can control. Because you think it's like, oh, I'm gonna wait, and then the interest rates are up.
That price
for
you
like
looking
2
for will never
years.
come.
Yeah.
That's
I mean?
like you said before, Kay. You said basically the best time to get in is now. And I see differences between the two, between the stock market and the real estate market. Best time for a real estate market is to get in now, but also you want to find a good price. Same thing with stocks. You don't want to buy the stock at an all-time high.
No.
You want to
no,
make sure
no.
that it's at a good price, is down 20-30% from its all-time high. That's the time where you could probably get in. If you buy it, if a stock all-time price is at 280, you shouldn't be buying it at 280, 270.
Right.
Wait till it
right.
drop a little bit.
Right, but interest
yeah.
you can't really.
Interest you can't really
Can't
do
control
because
that.
that fluctuates, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what the price is what you can afford.
That part
Like
too, yeah.
that
That
I
part.
mean, if I'm being 100% honest, and I'm not, neither one of you are wrong, because that's the general way that the public looks at it. But if it could be the right price, it could be the best interest rate, but if you can't afford it because the taxes are $5,000,
That part.
it doesn't matter.
Taxes
Right.
is everything.
Insurance, it's not about anything but affordability and what you are okay with and what is palatable to you.
100%. Yeah, so I mean, but to my point before we got cut off, is like everybody has a different financial profile, right? So there's not like one answer fits all. Like I said, income, your credit report, interest, timing, like your history, like how much do you able to lend, like all of that matters and goes into it. But simply put, like if you have however many credit cards you have, just make sure you stay in that 30% threshold. You know what I mean? Make sure you paying it on time. And I would still even pay for like credit repair while ongoing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's ever a time where you shouldn't be trying to not fix your credit report, whether you got an 800 or whether you got a 500, right? Because for real, all these creditors is always looking for a reason to hit your freaking credit report. So the more proactive you can be about it, the better. And if y'all need a credit card cleaning up agency, let me know. $25 a month, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, just pay attention to that. So on a personal note, like when I got my house, it was during COVID. You know, I got my second house during COVID, and I got like a 2.5, 2.6 interest rate, right?
Excellent.
So I asked my financial advisor and my accountant, like, yo, what's the best option for me right now? Because I was considering, like, honestly, like just paying the shit off. And these motherfuckers was like, nah. It's like that interest rate is so low that you're not gonna gain anything from paying that shit off. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just rock out with it. So I'm still paying my mortgage on a monthly basis, but you don't hear people talking about 2% anything on a mortgage loan right
it's
now.
over.
Like,
The race is done.
so yeah, them rates just came and went. So then to that point, it's just like, why pay it off if you got the lowest interest rate that you could possibly have? And honestly, like, I ain't trying to I mean, it is what it is. I'm not even paying, like, I think I'm all in $2,100 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? For my joint so it's just like, it's a win.
When I was doing mortgages for another company, I was licensed in Florida. Shorty had a 2.25. She was like, "You're lying." I was like, "Nah, ma'am." I was like, "I really got it." She was like, "Call me on." She called her on FaceTime. I was like, "I'm in the office right now." Like, I was taking her around. She didn't believe it at all. She was going from like a 5.5% to a 2.25 interest rate, and she was in the house for a while, and payment significantly dropped. Everything. It was crazy.
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, let's stay on the topic of money. So one of the questions we raise is, how is raising the minimum wage? How would it affect people? The pros and cons. What you got, David?
I got nothing but opinions, bro. I'm not an economist or anything like that. I have nothing but opinions. But I mean, raising the minimum wage. It's going to affect it. It is a catch-22 because forcing the minimum wage to go higher. Obviously, from what I understand, the minimum wage in PA was stuck at a specific number. It was like $7 and some change.
$7.25.
I know the bare minimum. The cost of goods and services go up, but the minimum wage stays down. And whoever needs to work those jobs that are paying those minimum wages are absolutely feeling the brunt of the economic pressure. You know what I mean? Like, on another note, forcing, and this is just a guess, but forcing the minimum wage to go up is going to reduce the amount of people that are in the workplace because the business owners are forced to pay a higher wage at work. And this happens at every workplace. I don't care what nobody says. If you got a job, this happens there. You just start getting assigned tasks and duties, but your pay don't go up. And that happens already. So imagine that happening at those jobs where they're forced to pay you $18 an hour. Now, here's the thing. Employers should pay fair wages no matter what.
Right.
And I really feel like Pittsburgh is behind the times and everything. You know.
Now, when you say fair, do you mean like your pay should mirror what the market is doing?
No, it should mirror.
Or for the industry?
For the industry.
Okay.
Like, what is it? Waitresses get paid $2.25 or something like that.
But most of their stuff come from tips. Yeah.
They get tips. And I'm just going to talk about waitresses real quick. If you don't tip a waitress, there's like a Facebook group where they put you in like, yeah, this person didn't tip. And they talk about you like you're a dog.
That's crazy.
Look,
I did not know about no Facebook group.
I think that's sad though. Yeah. So like, all right, boom. I think it's sad for sure you should be tipping, but I think restaurants, capitalism kind of took over with that, right? Because it's like restaurants should be paying them a decent wage, and the tips should be extra. That should go in their pocket. So they should be getting whatever the fair market value is for that position, and then you should be able to split the tips how you do. I think you relying on the patrons and the customers to pay them. I think it's an excellent business model for the capitalists, but it's not really the excellent business model for the everyday working people.
So if you raise waitresses' salaries, are you willing to pay more for your food?
See, that's the thing,
and still leave a tip.
But that's the thing. So one trickle should not come to everything. Should not come to everything.
The numbers matters because when you're in the food industry, there's only but so much that you can charge for.
There's not a lot of margins on the cost of food
and drinks. Like how much are you willing to pay for like a Jack and Coke type shit? Like there's only but so much you can like. You're charging $15 for a Jack and Coke is already crazy.
Every time me and my family go out, like I have a when I go out with my kids, I gotta split them up. You know what I mean? Like I got 4 daughters. Like me and my wife and my 2 oldest daughters, we went out to this what is that place? It's next to Robert Woolley's. It's like Luke's or something.
Luke Woolley's.
Yeah, Luke
Fire.
Woolley's.
Fire.
It's all right.
I know the father.
It's all right.
To that joint.
Yeah, you like him as a person. That's okay. Hit the gay button for you.
I'm about to turn you off real quick. Like.
Yeah, but anyway, we went up there, and the service was subpar, and I've been there 3 times, and it's subpar every single time. Same
like
white dude served me.
Because they don't like.
I spend no less than $200 every single time I go there, and
how much tip you leaving on a $200 bill?
Probably like 40.
Okay.
Whatever 20% is.
That's 20%.
Yeah, so I mean, like but here's the thing: the last time that I went there and I got that subpar service, and I had to wait 25 minutes to get a cup of water. You know what I mean? And my daughters are sitting there with me, and my wife is sitting there complaining, and your tip shrinks when I feel that. Just
I've never had to wait 20 minutes in there.
Hey, look,
never.
You never had to work.
The lobster roll is fire.
Yo, so okay, so how much you do? What's your opinion on that? Do you think they should be paid more? And if so, who should take the brunt of that rising cost?
I don't got all the answers, B. I think honestly, like yes, anybody should be paid more, but I think from a customer standpoint, it's just like, or just from a not even customer. I just think in life in general, like, waitresses should not rely on tips to survive. Like that's my honest.
I think we all
answer.
can agree on that.
Yeah, like whether I tip or not should not break their pockets. And like, there's a lot of back and forth about like what's the right way, what's the wrong way, what's the expectation, entitlements, and all that. But I mean, that's my safe zone right there. Like, tips should not make or break a waitress or in any type of service or fast food industry. And that's really all I got for you, bro. Because I think, like I said to my point, is like when you're dealing in the food industry already, there's only but so many margins, like so much of a margin you can actually make, and then having to pay the waitress, and then knowing that when you go out to eat, customers are already gonna tip in addition to that. So, I don't know. Maybe they get minimum wage, you know what I'm saying, and then still eat over for the tips. Or maybe they stay at $225, $275. Like I don't know, bro. That's a sticky situation.
Here's the deal. Let's just do the math on it, right? So if when you went there, was it just you?
No, it was me, Keisha.
All right.
Typically it's just me, Keisha.
All right, that's $100 to $150. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Seafood spot. Did you go there?
I never been there before, but I'm careful with seafood because I don't eat shellfish. So.
No, I mean I feel you, but when I have a bigger family, so when we go there, it's like $150, $200.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you got like 4 kids.
So, so what is 20% on $200?
$40.
You know what I mean? $40. How long are you sitting there for?
It's 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
You got 4 kids, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm there for an hour and some change.
Hour some change. Less than 90 minutes.
$40 for an hour, and 15 minutes.
But they also serving like 4 or 5 tables.
Doesn't matter. I don't get. I deal with like 20 clients like a day.
So, but when you think about, like if there's 5 tables, right, and everybody's getting $40, 40, 80, 120. It's $200 for an hour.
For an hour, $200 for an hour.
Technically,
That's
if
good money.
That's if everybody's tipping or
Or everybody's like total bills the same amount.
give or take.
Because
Around.
So that's not horrible. $200 for an hour and some change.
What's the average workday?
8 hours. Or for a waitress, I have no
that's
idea.
$25 an hour. He's making approximately $20 an hour times 40 hours a week times 50. That's $52,000 a year, plus $225 an hour.
I mean, yeah, bro, that sounds about right. Most people living off of $50K a year.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are, but
Yeah, I mean,
and a lot of times there are people who are tipping more than 20%.
for sure.
So I
but then you
mean,
I think it kind of weighs out because
Because people that ain't tipping.
that ain't.
Word. You got motherfuckers Don and Dashing.
Yeah,
Like
man,
that's
all
another
types
thing
of
too. Like
things.
I mean, I think this goes without saying. If you gone out to eat, you definitely should at minimum tip 20%.
15,
15? I think 20%.
15, 20.
That's why you waited 20 minutes to get some water, bro.
Right.
Try to give them 10%.
No. Because no. So I
try to
think
get
They
5
saw you
cash
like
on
they go another.
if you're not a good waiter, you automatically get 15. And if you make me mad, you might get 10 or less.
Horrible. Yo, when you see this man, run.
They gonna be like this. Look, I have a picture.
Look,
He gonna be on a wall of shame, like everywhere. Like,
so
yo,
you
see this man
are
in
you paying
Pittsburgh?
somebody if they give you bad service?
Nah, but I was.
No. I don't, you paying somebody if you give you bad service?
I have a conversation with them. I've done it before.
Oh my god.
But here's the thing. I forgot what it was like it's a major podcast, and unfortunately it's a Caucasian podcast, and they were talking about how typically black people don't tip well or whatever the
Yeah, I
case
seen
is,
that.
right?
I seen that clip.
This is like a year or two ago, and here's my thing, right? There's that gray area where you assume, like if I walk into a bar and there's a Caucasian bartender, right? And then I'm waiting there, and then he just assumes because I'm black that I'm not gonna tip him, like, and then so he's taking care of everybody else,
Right.
except for me. And you don't think I noticed that, you're out of your freaking mind, bro.
You're crazy.
Like, if you don't think that I know that 3 people just walked up to the bar to the right of me and one person left, and then you went from the right to the left and skipped over me, you think I'm not paying attention to that?
And
You know what
you
I'm
think
saying?
you deserve a tip?
And then you think you deserve a tip, and then you being already biased about what I'm supposed to do. I could have gave you the top tier tip. I could have gave you more tips than them. But now that I see you moving funny, I'm not going to tip you, bro. And especially if I see that, obviously, to my point, is you paying more attention to everybody else but me because you think you could stereotype me. Yo, bro, you adding on to the
You're
problem.
perpetuating the cycle.
Yeah, exactly.
Hatred begets hatred. Eye for an eye. All the little.
And then you thinking like, oh yeah, black people don't tip, and it's
microaggressions.
like, nah, bro.
Nah, you don't give me
did
the
some
shitty service.
Like,
Facts.
yeah, bro, you didn't service me. You wasn't, and I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but it happens across everybody. You know what I mean? But it's more significant when I know you're Caucasian and you know I'm black, and then it's just like, to my point though, if I'm at the bar and I see X person coming up, that person coming up, like, and you expecting a full tip, it's like, it's crazy, bro.
And then you
like,
start talking shit, but you
get mad.
You thought I wasn't gonna give you a tip, but like you said, Kay, like I was ready to cash out. I was, if you had good service, I was ready to do that, but you lost it by having your microaggressions, but you having a negative perception on me. I ain't even speak a word.
Right. When we go to Nobleman's, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Nobleman's bar.
Shout out Nobleman's.
So when we go to Nobleman's, if the shorty is giving me a drink, because like I ain't gonna hold you, I don't like keeping an open tab because personally my trust level ain't there with people. But like I'll just keep on paying for my drinks. But since I'm doing that, I keep tipping the waitress no matter what. Like I tip the waitress after every drink.
Yeah,
and
that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like I get a $10 drink, you get a $5 tip.
But then you pay a lot more in tips though at the end of the night.
I mean you do, but
you also paying for the service and the good drinks too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you go in there to have a good time, have some drinks and all that, then you paying for that good service. Now if it could have been Noblesman, it could be anywhere else. I feel like good service needs to be rewarded. If you're not rewarding it, then I'm packing you up. All right, let's move it forward.
Mhm.
Okay, it's on you.
Nah, bro, I don't get to pick the topics no more, bro.
Yeah, because you started off.
He's like,
Uh,
what you do if that nigga snuck? All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I go hard. I mean, what, you want to go back to the original
No,
one?
no.
What
You
does
go
the
where you need.
phrase-
Go wherever you want to go.
Bro said
all
my
right,
bum
all right,
ass
all right.
uncle.
So let me go back to,
Word. He
yeah.
said he did that in minute 13.
You know that was fresh, bro. If it wasn't going to be a topic, I was talking about
He grabbed the mic
somebody.
and said, my bitch ass uncle.
Uncle, that ass though. You know what I mean?
Wait, we can't
My
cuss?
great uncle. Nah, you can do whatever
Oh,
you want
all
at this
right,
point,
yeah.
you know. But niggas be phony. Niggas be crackheads and want to talk shit. But
I shouldn't even have started. My bad.
yeah, well,
I didn't even mean to do
you know,
that.
I get in my bag. You know what I mean? I start going crazy. So my original question was, what does the phrase "tax the rich" mean, and is that beneficial to the middle class? Because you definitely hear this a lot now. You know, with the economy, especially in New York. You know, there's this whole tax the rich thing. Because Ma'am Dami, I call him Ma'am Dami, but he's trying to raise taxes on the wealthiest people in New York City. Now, what's your opinion on that? Like, is that helpful to the people that are like actually screaming tax the rich, or economically, are they like shooting themselves in the foot?
Well, traditionally, trickle down economics never worked. It never worked. When they said tax the rich, and the rich people that's in like the top 1%, top 5%, their taxes is supposed to be. The notion was that the more taxes that you give them, the more money it will be for the economy, and then the middle class and everybody will be able to eat. But as we've seen, the middle class is shrinking like by the day, and they pushing more people that's in like the middle and lower middle of the middle class to basically poverty. And anybody that's above, and anybody that's like upper middle class is kind of like going towards the middle of the middle class. So yeah, I've never seen that taxing the rich has benefited the middle class at all.
Yeah, I would say this first and foremost, like the idea just in general of tax the rich is a placebo, like it's fake. You know what I mean? Because I don't even, first and foremost, like, are we talking millionaire rich or billionaire rich? Or are we
Well,
talking
you say
about half a
let's just say
million rich?
top 1%.
Okay, so all right,
So whatever
let's-
whatever that annual income is.
Fortune 500 companies.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's bring it to those companies, right? So when you say tax those Fortune 500 companies more, right? The issue with that is those companies provide jobs to the middle class people, right?
Mhm.
And if you think that you're gonna tax them more and then they're gonna foot the bill and just pay more taxes, you're crazy.
What do you mean fit the bill though?
Because here's let me explain, right? So when you raise taxes, property taxes, or whatever the case is on a company, right? The one thing that they have complete control over in their budget is salaries. That's it. So they can, you know what I mean? Because certain things, if you price of materials, price of technology, software, all of that stuff can't change. You know what I mean? But the only thing that they, like I said, they do have control over is salary. So when they say, "Oh yeah, taxes is going up," the first thing that you can expect is people to get laid off. You know what I mean? And whatever the case is, so they can basically balance out that loss for that. And then that trickles down to, oh, there's less people in that job or at that company. And then what happens? People get strained, people get tired. They complain, oh, you can't take off around this time and that time. And it doesn't really help. And furthermore, these tax the rich, they're not W-2 workers. You know what I'm saying? So they'll never get paid as the average middle class person. They're 1099, and even if they are getting a W-2 check, best to believe they're paying themselves like 30 to 50K a year, right? Because you pay less taxes on 30 to 50K a year than you do $1 million if you pay yourself $1 million. And I'm not saying that owners don't do that, but a lot of owners live their lives through their companies and then write that stuff off. So when you talk about tax the rich, like they may look rich on paper, but you don't even realize they only collecting a 40K salary and writing everything else off on a company. Like you gotta know what you're saying. So to my point is, yeah, tax the rich, that's a bad idea because when you tax the rich more, rich people provide jobs, broke people don't. So if you tax them more, they lay people off and there are less jobs in the economy for people to work.
They'll definitely lay people off for sure.
Yeah, because that's like I said, that's the only thing in the budget that they control whenever.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
So, and I'm a just bring it to something that everybody like heard, like everybody's hearing the word tariffs, right?
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, here you go.
yeah, you're cooked. He's cooked already, immediately. He knows he's cooked, but it's okay because I actually agree with him on this point. My friend, he's a natural born contrarian, but he's not stupid though. He's very smart, and I agree with him on his point. But just to bring it back to reality, we've been hearing the word tariffs, and just to speak about how it's not necessarily good for the middle class people. What happened when we put those tariffs on? Our goods and services went up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of the government because, I mean, that's beyond my pay grade. But then some tariffs came off.
Mm-hmm.
But where did that money go? Right? So we ended up paying more money. But as we know right now, there are multiple companies that are attempting to sue the administration to get a refund. And if they win that case, the question is, are they going to then lower the price of goods and services to an even smaller amount than what it was? Or are they just going to level them out and have us keep on paying the same? And I've never seen a landlord reduce his rent. You know what I mean? So that's not going to happen. So to put it in perspective, I don't think it helps us at all. I mean, I don't think we should be, taxes help us build our roads. Taxes help us do a lot of things that make it's gonna make K-Song go crazy. Make our country great.
He's like, woohoo!
But at the same time, there needs to be a fair line on what our government is allowed to do and what and how these taxes that are being imposed like affect us. You know what I mean? Like there needs to be like a line. There needs to be like some real communication that's going out to the masses.
100%, man. 100%. So yeah, all I have to say is like, nah, taxing the rich is bogus. Like to have the mindset that the rich or whatever we consider that threshold to be is that they're just gonna eat those taxes just because they make money. Like you think we're all human, right? All humans are always gonna think, I mean, if you care about your money, how can I save more money? Like that's just it. Like I mean, nobody and their mother wants to pay more taxes. I don't care how much money you make. The goal is, or the mindset is, you always want to keep more of your money. And so, I mean, as it relates to NYC, which is just like, you know, people say, oh yeah, the rich people are gonna leave, and then this is gonna be it's gonna be more new rich people or more new businesses coming in, and it's just like yes and no, right? Because those high profile businesses, they don't want to pay more taxes. Like Amazon doesn't want to be in New York when they can be in Florida or Texas and pay less property taxes.
Arizona,
like why put your mind
Mm-hmm.
in a business owner perspective, like why would I want to pay more money for my business? Like that doesn't, it just logically and budget wise, it just doesn't make sense.
My
it's not
question
logical.
though to you is though, and because I hear what you're saying, and like I already said, I agree with you. But at what point do businesses have a responsibility? Because businesses do have a responsibility to the community because we're the ones paying money into their businesses. And just like how they supply jobs, we supply the money back into those businesses. So at what point do they have a corporate responsibility to make things a little bit easier on the masses? Because you don't become a Fortune 500 company by not having a very large profit margin. Like they got a pretty big profit margin. You think Amazon ain't making a lot of money? Like we just using Amazon. Amazon makes a crazy amount of money. I just ordered something off of Amazon. It's gonna be on my house today. I had to pay $13.99 for my Amazon Prime membership. You know what I mean, to start it up. So they're making a crazy ton of money. Now they are supplying a crazy ton of employees, but then those employees are also putting money back in to those businesses. So do they have a corporate responsibility to try to assist and make the economy better as a whole?
I mean, as it relates to Amazon, like I don't know what Amazon does as far as the community, but I'm pretty sure they do something because again, tax write-offs, right? The more community service they do, or the things, more money that they pump into.
I'm
the
not talking
community
about the things that
as
they
a
do to
tax
make
write-off.
themselves look good on paper.
I mean, they should always take care of their employees.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about should they have a corporate responsibility as a Fortune 500 company who makes billions of dollars, and I'm not just talking about Amazon as one. I'm talking about every large company as a whole. Do they have a responsibility to make things just a little bit easier?
I mean, absolutely.
I would think so. I would hope so.
Yeah.
But I mean, as we can see now, that's not necessarily the case. And you know, we can pinpoint different companies that could do that or that's not doing that. But yeah, they should have a corporate responsibility to make sure that you are paying people fair enough wages for them to be able to live on, but also, you know, putting a fair share of taxes that's going to help the economy.
Mhm.
But you know, there's ways that people get around it because they created, you know, the tax law. So that's another layer to it as well, you know. But if you know the tax law, then you know the benefits that can help you. If you don't know the tax law, then you can't really take advantage of the benefits that you don't know about. That's why it's important to read too.
Yeah, and like, so my point is like, the company always takes all the risk. You know what I mean? In general, like, yeah, they have employees. Those employees help generate those businesses. But when lawsuits come in, when an employee puts that business at risk, who covers that lawsuit?
I mean,
You know
companies
what
have lawyers on payroll.
I mean, but to my point,
Yeah.
they still cover that. You know what I mean? They
Right,
take
right.
all the risk for that. If you throw the package at my door or something like that, or you spit on my dog or something like that, and I sue the company, all that's gonna happen to you is you just gonna get fired for real. You know what I'm
On the
saying?
dog.
Like, or you gonna get fired, but who has to deal with that lawsuit? Who has to pay those
They
lawyers?
just use your
fees,
salary
you know
to
what I
pay that
mean?
lawyer though.
I mean, that's not essentially how it works, though. Like, you
True,
can't
it's not.
grab one budget
You definitely
of,
can't. You
of
definitely can't. I feel
employee
what you're saying.
salary and then take it to apply to the lawyer. That's whatever you pay your lawyer fees is. That's what the fees are. So,
that's-
like,
and
but
that's
again,
separate,
you
though.
can control that. I mean, to help the overall budget, but you know what I mean. Companies don't.
I
throw the
believe
salary
companies
over
like
there.
that have a legal department and they have lawyers like on hand ready to go at all
I
times.
know,
And the
but they
budget's
still.
already set forth.
But yeah, the budget's already set, but the outcome of that is never determined. Of that particular case is never determined. Whether
I'm
they
sure
settle or
big
not.
companies like that already have a set aside money that they know they're gonna probably lose from litigations.
Absolutely.
I mean, they do. You know
Shrinkage.
what I'm saying? But again, they
Stores.
still take all the risk.
So companies,
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Shrinkage is just I think it's like 15%. In any like in when you're building a house or whatever, there's something called contingency reserve. It's 15% of the whole pie, and they put it, you know what I'm saying, aside. And I believe that should be done for anything, but and I believe that it's done for Fortune 500 companies as well.
Okay, copy. Yeah, I got one last topic before we get up out of here. This shit got us a whole bunch of views, so we're just gonna get back into it. Let me know how y'all feel. 50 Cent just responded to T.I. on that Max Beat track. No more tricks, no more lies. What y'all think about that? Do you even listen to 50? Was you there?
I listened to 50 a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Y'all New
Nah,
York
just
guys.
talk, bro. Just talk, bro. Don't worry about that. Just talk.
Because I'm gonna keep it real. I saw that T.I. had
like
an
Wiz
issue with 50
Khalifa.
Cent. Nah, I ain't gonna say Wiz Khalifa. But I saw the meme with 50 Cent at the basketball game with T.I. sitting behind him, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was talking to my boy about this. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I think the hip hop beef stuff is corny. If I want to be real, y'all are two rich adult black male role models, and y'all are bickering like children on the internet like females.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it for sure.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
Basically that video was like AI, right? So I thought that was interesting, and like, I mean, I would like to see a actual, not necessarily verses, but like I would like to see
Yeah.
like an actual.
T.I. against 50?
I don't want to see no verses. I don't want to see that because that
50 Cent slaughters him.
Any day.
Well, yeah, but nah, I even so, like, cause T.I. ain't no
He's
pushover.
not from New York, bro.
He's not. T.I. ain't no pushover, but I definitely think 50 will beat him. But like I'd rather just see, if you're gonna make a track, if you're gonna diss somebody, you just make a track. I wasn't really feeling the AI version of that. I get the whole, that's the way the climate of things are going now. But
He said, "I'm here for a real reason."
Yeah.
He got hit like I got hit.
yeah.
he ain't
So
breathing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling it as much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a always rock with 50, man. I mean,
Nah,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
still stand on like, yo, he shouldn't have responded, bro. He should have just let that drink.
He like
drop.
trolling them at this point.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
just dropped the single to Power Origins, that went crazy. And then he did, like I said, he did the remix with Max B. And I wasn't even expecting that wave. And I ain't gonna
Me
lie,
either.
like listening to it though, it definitely amplified the song. So like, pause, like 50's voice is like, you could tell it's still gritty, you know what I mean? It still got that grit, that street monotone. I mean, not monotone, but that street grit to it. Like, and then you gotta respect that, But 50, put the pin down, bro. We don't need. I mean, granted, yes, we need more soundtracks for Power and whatnot, but outside of that, bro, don't respond to that shit. Like, and then on top of that, I heard 50 trying to make a documentary about T.I.'s like domestic abuse and all that. And then you make a documentary of that, like, first and foremost, 50's gonna make way more money off the rap beef because he's doing his executive producer thing, producing actual films. Like, that always is gonna make more money than the rap game. So you talking about who won? I mean, T.I. is not gonna win this battle. I mean, no matter what
It's
happens.
not even. So forget the battle, forget the beef. If you gonna do a versus, do a versus. Give the people what they want. If y'all wanted to
That's
do
not
it,
what the
He don't need
people
it.
want,
Nah, I
though.
don't. Nah, I don't.
I mean,
think
if
that's
it's
what
not,
Jeezy, T.I. not even better than Jeezy. Got him.
here's the thing. I mess with Jeezy and I mess with T.I. I really like for real. Jeezy, T.I., Gucci, 50, all all of those guys. Like, and there's a whole bunch of other guys too. Wayne, Drake, all of them. Like, everybody. Like, bro, like, just give the people music. Like, give them. You know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to see a versus. I mean, and I'm not saying the people want to see a versus, but like, if y'all gonna do a versus, if y'all want to see who's better, then just go up and then do the versus. Everybody's gonna like y'all songs because we liked them when we was younger. We still like them now.
I don't think everybody want to see it, but I also don't. I don't think a versus will solidify who's the better rapper. Because I remember when Jada went against Fab, and they cool as ever. Everybody thought Fab had better songs and Fab was better, but during that versus, Jada Kiss smoked Fab in that versus.
I mean, but hold up.
Do you think Jadakiss is better than Fab?
Hold up.
Do I think Jadakiss is better than Fab?
I think Fab makes better songs than Jada, for
Okay.
sure.
I agree with that.
But even when that versus with Jada versus Fab, like, I feel like Fab conceded to Jada on a lot of tracks. You
I
know what
agree.
mean? Because even if you go back and watch the end of it, like,
Fab
the
was playing some shit.
DJ was playing mad
Yeah, well,
Fab
yeah.
classics
Classics that he
why
should've-
didn't
yeah.
you play that during the joint? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just it. Like, lyrically, it's top 5 that are live all day. You know what I mean? I'm going with the J to the A to the Moi. You know what I mean? Pause. And it's just like that. We already know what Jada can do. But like, to my point is, Fab just has better songs, bro. He has better songs than Jada does.
Yeah, I think he did.
And
concede to him, though.
and per artist, I'm not talking about the locks. I'm just
No,
talking
yeah,
about
just Jadakiss.
Jada.
Yeah.
You know, Jada.
That Freddie versus Jason joint.
Fire.
That was fire.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, when it comes to like freestyling and like rap, like, I was really I think I played the thing like 3 times back to back.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
And it was tough.
That's a good soundtrack for sure.
Yeah, you can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that. I mean, but on it real quick, I mean, the only person I think that could really beat 50 for real, like with bangers, and then it still be lit, is like he need like a Busta Rhymes, bro. Like a Busta Rhymes.
I don't think Busta Rhymes can beat him either.
I think Busta Rhymes.
As far as hits,
Busta Rhymes got hits,
yeah,
Bro.
he definitely got hits, bro.
He could have hits all he want.
No, he got
No.
But he got 50 is more gangster, right?
More
But Busta
people.
Rhymes got party bangers in the club joints, like way more.
That's okay.
And just
But
off of that vibe,
I don't think he's gonna beat 50, bro.
Bro, you go to your Apple Music and go to some Busta Rhymes
I mean, we could do
essentials. You know what I mean?
I know I'm
And
completely
just
biased.
let 20 minutes, bro. You're gonna be
So-
nodding your head, break your motherfucking neck. You know what I mean? You
So
gotta,
who can beat who other than Bust? Who can beat 50?
yeah, nigga, they ain't gonna like this. Maybe Drake, Wayne, Drake. You know what I mean?
You gotta bring out the juggernauts.
You absolutely gotta bring out the
You
juggernaut.
gotta bring out the juggernauts because 50 is a juggernaut. I mean, you could disagree all you want, but like 50 is a juggernaut, and he been a staple in this game.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? He put his flag down and did what he's supposed to do.
I remember when I first seen the video. I was living on the south side. We lived on no, it was in the club.
Oh yeah, when he dropped down from the ceiling.
Bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. It blew me away. I was a little kid. I'm like, oh, this is hard.
Nah, yeah, bro, that was legendary. You just had to be there, and if you don't get that, man, then you just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
That's unfortunate for you, though.
I love, and I hate to. I just mentioned Drake, but you know they saying that Drake's supposed to be dropping a new album, and so is Kendrick. I just wanted. I know what Drake or Kendrick.
Drake
is what?
Drake's his new album. I just can't deal with like some of it be good now, but it just be real.
His album shut that
real
down.
pearls and heels.
Yeah, and you know what they say, right? Niggas don't buy albums, bro. Chicks do. So he's not gonna cater to niggas who ain't buying nothing, bro. That's first and foremost. Like, and then not only I admit he definitely lost the battle. Come on, that was a classic too. That was fire. Fire. Yeah, he may
catered
have
to
lost
us.
that. Right. But he may in Certified Lover Boy, definitely that was Banker. If you read it now, it's too late. That was certified for everybody.
I knew I couldn't be a Drake fan when I was playing. I was playing music at we had a family reunion in the summertime annually every single year, and then my little cousin. let me just give you my little cousin, high yellow, just real young, and then she's like. She's like on everything. Drake's better than everybody. I was like, oh my goodness.
I mean, he's been holding the game down for 10 years, bro. Like 10 plus years.
I feel it, and he's great for it. He's great for that. I'm not taking it away from him.
But
exactly.
But what?
I just can't get with a lot of his songs. It's not
because a lot of the songs ain't for you, bro.
I get it. Majority. What we
think is not hot, bro. People in Miami, forget Miami, around the world is rocking to it. He don't even. I bet you. I don't know the exact figures, but I bet you he's already a worldwide artist.
No, he is. He's for sure.
He's gonna make more sales around the world than he is in the United States. That's just so. No matter what the United States thinks or the city thinks about him or the block, he's still gonna do numbers. When people are like, oh, how did he do that? Yeah, because he's selling around the freaking world.
And a lot of people can't really do a global tour. Like all your and people, I think people fail to realize that you have to have a certain level of albums and singles, and your stuff got to be top notch in order for you to do a global tour. Not a lot of people can do that.
Can Kendrick do a global tour?
After They Not Like Us,
I think now.
I think now he can.
I think now he can.
So then you got to say that's also thanks to Drake.
You can say that
because he used Drake's name. Well, I respect Kendrick's pen game. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But when you got hype and, like you said, a juggernaut like Drake and you going at him, that's obviously going to boost your record
But
sales.
you also have to look at the fact that Drake is Canadian.
Exactly. He's not even American.
He's technically a European figure, if you know what I mean? Like, Canada has ties to France.
European figure, heard you.
Yeah, I mean, Canada has ties to France.
Hold on. You know, Canada is in North America.
I know.
Yeah.
But no, absolutely. What are the top two languages in Canada?
English.
English and what?
It's
French.
French. All right,
sure.
go.
Exactly.
But
Nah, I get what
one
you're
could
saying,
say,
but now we should fuck with you.
No, he ain't about to foul me out on here.
Exhibit A. Like,
Nah, but what I'm saying is, I feel like since he's in Canada and he's a rapper, he's a global rapper, detached from the United States, kinda, and like I kind of feel like people like to see that. And I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm gonna go to the NBA, and then we could jump right back. Like y'all see the beef between how they're trying to make the European players like seem like
that is
they're
a beef.
quote
I ain't gonna
unquote
lie.
better.
Pause.
And it's not a beef because I'm gonna let you know straight up.
Americans got it all day.
I was about to say because they had to split the teams up just to make it fair. They got 5 people. I'm gonna just let y'all know. Y'all European got 5 people that are comparable.
yeah, they are
And-
exceptional.
You got Luka, you got
Exceptional.
Wemby. You
Okay.
You got Jokic.
got Jokic.
Luka don't
Giannis
play no D.
and Shea.
Wemby's 100 pounds.
Nah, Wemby
Joker
five,
can't-
Wemby-
Joker runs a-
No
let's-
Wemby
let's-
slender right now.
Yeah,
bro.
Oh, I'm
no
gonna
Wemby
keep it.
slander,
I'm gonna
bro.
keep it.
Luka definitely don't play no defense.
No,
bro.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give it. I'm gonna give it to you real. I'm gonna give it to you real.
Wemby's
Luka don't
beast
play
right
no
now.
D. Wemby's 100
Would dunk on
pounds.
you.
He's
And
he's
get
100 pounds. How
Nobody's stopping him.
you
right
weigh
now.
more than Wemby right now?
That's fine.
But he's also fucking 7'5", bro.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
8 feet. What is
Oh.
he gonna do with that?
Now let me tell you this, right? people are getting all-time highs on little bro because he's little.
Who's getting all-time highs on Wemby?
Freaking what is his name? He's not American though.
Who?
Bro from the 76ers.
Embiid?
Yeah, he scored 71 on it.
Man, Embiid be injured half the freaking time,
And
bro.
Embiid
up.
Embiid been 70% for 5 years.
Yeah.
And scored 71
So
on
you're
him.
saying 100% of his points came on Wemby? No.
71, like 80%. He's soft.
All right. That's enough of this
Any,
episode.
anyway,
I don't even like the Spurs like that. but I
Yeah,
ain't gonna let
you
you
go
do that.
crazy
I ain't
like
gonna
that.
let you-
let me go back to my. Now the only person who I have like a little bit of rap for, but I can't really say nothing about, bro, is Shea. Shea's hard.
Shea be pushing off, right?
No, he do be pushing off and he do be fake falling, but he's still really nice. And then also another sleeper that they don't talk about is bro that plays on the Denver Nuggets with Joker,
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Jamal
Is he
Murray.
Canadian?
He's hard.
nice. Yeah.
He's super nice.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they have a lot of A-listers, but then they don't got no B-listers, and then all the rest of them dudes are C-listers. We have 5 A-listers.
Nah,
I think it's way- I
they
think-
got
hold on,
Aaron
I thi-
Gordon, they got Jamal Murray, they got Jokic.
You talking about like
about Denver.
European?
European.
players. I think a lot of times people don't know that other people are European
No, they're trash.
or
I
basically
know.
world players. I'll just say world
They're
players.
trash.
Not everybody. Not all of them is trash.
Okay,
bro.
so take away Joker, take away Shea, take away Wemby, take away who are the rest of the European bums?
You say Shea, Giannis, Wemby, Luka.
Giannis,
Those are like the top 5 European.
Giannis is a beast. but-
War
Now
players.
take them away, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll take away Curry. I'll take away LeBron. Is LeBron still up there? I'm asking. I'm
You talking about like icons?
The,
Yes.
the LeBron fans gonna go crazy.
they're
'cause
going. No, he's
LeBron
still
is
up there.
weak.
No. Oh my goodness.
So you saying
Right
take
now,
away LeBron,
right now.
KD, Steph,
Take away LeBron, KD,
the OGs.
Steph. Okay, take away 5 of the greatest. Now name me 5 Euros. Name me 1 Euro that's messing with James Harden.
A few.
What?
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray's messing with James Harden.
Westbrook is
talking
still
about right
better.
now?
Westbrook is
I
still
was about
better
to
than
Westbrook is still
better than
Oh,
James Harden right now.
Who's
He's
messing
not
with
European.
Kawhi Leonard?
no nobody.
Nobody. So hold on real quick.
I mean, like no,
Who's messing with Donovan
No.
Mitchell?
nobody. A lot of people is.
What?
Just because of his height,
No.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
but
Who's
he's a dog.
name me a Euro that you would pick over Donovan Mitchell
I'm not
outside of the top 5.
I picked Jamal Murray over him.
Over Donovan Mitchell. You know Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points.
I'm happy for him. I haven't seen him.
You know Donovan Mitchell.
I haven't
That's a
seen
real
him.
opinion because
Hold
I
on,
wouldn't
Tom.
do it.
I haven't
wouldn't
seen
do it.
him. You could do that. I haven't seen him put up those type of numbers in the playoffs. when it counts. I seen Jamal Murray.
So hold on,
he
real
got a
quick,
chip,
real
too.
quick. Let me.
I seen Jamal Murray put up numbers on him.
So let me tell you something real quick, because I know you're gonna be mad about this, because they knocked out that bum ass New York Knicks team. So hold on. So let me get to what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Yo, this is culture content. Still talking.
No. Look, let me get to what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
Who did Indiana play the first round of the playoffs?
Last year,
Cavs. They won, right?
Who
made it?
The Cavs lost.
The Cavs, exactly. The Cavs lost, but who made it to the NBA Finals?
The Pacers.
The Pacers. Who did the Pacers beat? The Pacers beat the Cavs. And let me tell you something real quick. The Cavs had 3 of their best players injured. And Donovan Mitchell went for 40 almost every game. Now, real quick, what did y'all bum-ass New York Knicks do?
Well, Brunson was injured.
What's your team, bro?
You don't have a team.
You from
Chicago
Pittsburgh?
Bulls.
So you wanna you and you are
He's big out like Jordan had ass.
No, when you said Westbrook, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was honest to God, I was rooting for this dude.
I was an OKC fan too. He remember.
Every
for sure.
single day, man. Like I was rooting for Russ every day, and it just didn't happen. And I think that's why I hate OKC right now.
That's
like
a shame.
I hate their team.
Damn.
I mean, they got it done though, so you can't hate them too much.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, Kobe Bryant was absolutely my favorite player. Real quick, I'm gonna just share this. When Kobe Bryant died, like 2 days after my daughter was born, and I was in the hospital, legitimately like in tears, holding my daughter. Like it was like a range of emotions.
Kobe died on my birthday.
25th or 26th?
26.
20. So he died 3 days after my daughter was born. Then,
Crazy.
because that's my anniversary. We talked about that. And he was my favorite player. The Lakers was my favorite team. Now they got these bums on my team for real. Because Luka's, he's hard offensively, but he's a hack.
He don't even want to be there for real.
He's a hack. You got
That's my opinion.
LeBron and LeBron Jr. on the team, on the G League squad.
Yeah. Nevertheless, but
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yo. So you already know, man. We gave y'all a good episode. Talk some real stuff to y'all, hot topics. Make sure you
Back next week
comment,
with another
like,
one.
subscribe, you know what I mean? And real quick, man, we're gonna shout this episode out to my brother, man, Jaden Johnson. You heard, like, shout out to the homie. He was a real one, real young.
this one's for you.
Definitely, like, up and coming young king, man, for sure. So, shout out to him, man. 2-time state, went to the state wrestling championships like twice. Chef, young bull, definitely had a bright future ahead of him, man. So, on that note, make sure y'all take care of your mental health, man. And it's just as scary not dealing with it, and, people not knowing about it, than dealing with it as well, right? And then people like set back with like, I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know you was feeling what you or that was what you were feeling or what you were going through. So, yeah, man, just make sure you listen to your people, show them some love, and help them out, man. Go find a word, man. Go keep that positive notion of those positive thoughts in your head, and do the right thing. We're gonna have a mental health episode coming up real soon. Shout out to Terry. We might bring her back. You know what I mean? We got some good feedback on the last time she was here. So, and with these times, it's crazy out in this world, and a lot of times people focus on things that they can't control rather than things that they can. So, if a lot of this world and what you see is going on is overwhelming, unpack that shit.
Yeah,
First,
seek help
unpack
if
it,
needed.
seek help. Get off social media, stay focused, tune in, take care of your mind, body, and spirit, man. Stay prayed up. And yeah, on that note, I'm Kay.
I'm Chaz.
And our special guest,
Dave.
Bad Dry and shit.
Hey.
Holla.
You already know. Yes, sir. Alright.
I was just trying to be controversial at the end of the bum ass New York Knicks.
Yeah. I mean, we know. You ain't try to sneak us. We saw where he was coming